You have the look of a woman who has been to the seventh hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in her own honor. And this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all. It beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace.
Lady Y'shtola, Lady Khpein. A thousand pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, madam. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals.
Come now, she must have sensed something was amiss.
You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you?
Spare her your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment. And unlike me, Miqo'te has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten her.
Aye, fair's fair, there's no sense hiding it any longer. We five were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be god-slayers by his own criteria. If even one found her wanting, she would be rejected without a second thought. But if she proved herself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support her cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy.
Which is why the five of you deigned to test Miqo'te with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure. But tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows?
She's a brave one, that much is certain. She willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that it could cost her her life.
Her skill is undeniable. She stalked her prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself.
Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Miqo'te, however, is a kind and generous soul. I am certain she has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at her side.
PSHHH. Shkot, wily uplander is talentful plans maker. Tricksy foe for mighty rockman.
I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We five of the company of heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, Khpein, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, Khpein, Titan's Bane.
Khpein, Titan's Bane.
Greetings, Miqo'te. I thought it fitting that I seek you out and offer my gratitude for all that you have accomplished.
Seeing everyone again like this brings back such fond memories. I wonder if any of them would be interested in reforming the company.
Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show, it's only just begun.
PSHHH. Shkot, tasty fresh treats are plentiful in belly of brave flocks.
It feels wonderful to be with the others again. I wish this day would never end.
Hey, I know you. What with you following that half-crazed inspector hither and yon on his madcap cases, I reckon you've worked up quite a thirst. I've got a fine vintage I reckon you might fancy.
Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief, transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration.
When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa Lominsa, Eorzea, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone.
PSHHH. Shkot, goodly uplander must be facing mighty rockman with clever fighter think. Gobby Flock cannot be coming to rescue this time.
Miqo'te, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Landonel sends his regards.
Your Elysian friend is quite the dashing rogue. Any chance you could introduce me?
Seeing everyone again like this brings back such fond memories. I wonder if any of them would be interested in reforming the company.
You are a veteran of countless battles, Miqo'te. This is but one more. Trust in your experience, and you will prevail. It has been too long since I last set foot outside Forgotten Springs. Passing the time with old Furians and old wine. Today is a good day indeed.
You are blessed with a fortitude to rival the Earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think.
You are kind to indulge them, Miqo'te. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again,